पर उपस्थित माननीय भारत के उपराष्ट्रपति श्री जगदीप धनखड़, गुजरात के माननीय राज्यपाल श्री आचार्य देवव्रत जी, गुजरात के माननीय मुख्यमंत्री श्री भूपेंद्र भाई पटेल, श्री प्रहलाद जोशी, माननीय केंद्रीय मंत्री नवीन एवं नवीकरणीय ऊर्जा, श्री भूपेंद्र यादव, माननीय मंत्री श्री पर्यावरण, वन एवं क्लाइमेट चेंज, पंजाब के माननीय राज्यपाल श्री गुलाब चंद कटारिया, श्री श्रीपद येसो नायक, माननीय राज्य कक्षा मंत्री नवीन एवं नवीकरणीय ऊर्जा एवं श्री भूपेंद्र भल्ला, माननीय सचिव श्री नवीन एवं नवीकरणीय ऊर्जा का हृदयपूर्वक स्वागत करते हैं। सर्वप्रथम मैं गुजरात के माननीय मुख्यमंत्री श्री भूपेंद्र भाई पटेल जी से नम्र निवेदन करूंगी कि वे शॉल से माननीय उपराष्ट्रपति का स्वागत करें। धन्यवाद। अब मैं माननीय केंद्रीय मंत्री श्री प्रहलाद जोशी से अनुरोध करती हूं कि वे माननीय उपराष्ट्रपति महोदय का शॉल से स्वागत कर उन्हें सम्मानित करें। धन्यवाद। सर्वप्रथम मैं आमंत्रित करती हूँ माननीय केंद्रीय मंत्री श्री प्रहलाद जोशी जी को कि वे अपने संबोधन से हम सभी को मार्गदर्शित करें।
Honorable Vice President Shri Jagdeep Dhankhar ji, Honorable Governor of Gujarat Shri Acharya Devrut ji, Honorable Governor of Punjab Shri Gulab Chand Kataria ji, Honorable Chief Minister of Gujarat and also the host Shri Bhupendra Bhai Patel ji, Shri Bhupendra Yadav ji, Honorable Shri Sripad Yeso Nayak ji, Secretary MNRE Bhupendra Bhalla ji, leaders from the Gujarat and other states of the India, stakeholders, dignitaries, guests from the around the world. As we conclude our enriching 3 days RE Invest 2024, I express my appreciation to each one of you for your active participation and insightful contributions. And I offer my sincere gratitude to Honorable Vice President of India, Shri Jagdeep Dhankhar ji, for gracing this event. I requested Honorable Vice President to bless us with his presence, and he readily agreed. I thank him from my heart for this. And I also welcome him, sir. Honorable VP has a rich experience of the public service, stretching to almost 4 decades. As you are all aware, he is an expert on the intellectual property rights. He has an unparalleled mastery of the provisions, procedures and the process. He excels as the chairman of Rajya Sabha, further demonstrates his remarkable leadership and dedication. He has been a pivotal in guiding discussion in a healthy manner. His commitment to upholding the principles of parliamentary procedure and encouraging the constructive dialogue among the members is inspirational. A very simple and humble person, he is also known as Kisanaputra, called by Honorable Prime Minister Shri Modi ji, and was called People's Governor in West Bengal. We are truly fortunate to have such a esteemed and inspiring guest with us as we conclude 3 days RE Invest 2024. PM Modi ji, the inauguration set a visionary tone, while Vice President Dhankhar ji's presence reinforces the support for the renewables. I also welcome all the governors from the various states, Governor from Gujarat, Governor from Punjab, Honorable Chief Minister and Sri Bhupendra Yadav ji, Sri Yeso Nayak ji and other leaders who are present here. We are truly fortunate to have such esteemed and inspiring guest with us as we conclude 3 days RE Invest Meet 2024. PM Modi's remark and initial remarks were really inspiring. Modi ji's steadfast commitment to advancing the green energy sector has been instrumental in propelling the India toward a more sustainable future. During his inaugural address, Modi ji spoke of the steps taken in 100 days of government, such as viability gap funding for offshore wind, hydroelectric power, promotion scheme, and reaching the milestone of 3.5 lakh installation under PM Surya Ghar. Through his visionary leadership and unwavering support, Prime Minister Modi ji has not only championed the cause of the renewable energy but also inspired the global movement. Modi ji's commitment to the advancing the renewable energy during his years as the Gujarat CM and now as India's Prime Minister has been pivotal in realizing the ambitious renewable goals. By championing the initiatives like International Solar Alliance and setting up the bold target for the renewable energy adoption, Prime Minister Modi has established India at the forefront of the global renewable energy efforts. His resolute dedication to the greener future has made India a beacon of the progress in the global transition of sustainable energy. Today, entire world looks up to the India in the domain of renewable energy. It is only and only because of Prime Minister Modi ji's vision. As we move forward, let us carry with us a knowledge and the inspiration gained here, continuing the dialogue beyond these walls. I also thank the participants and our partner states and the countries who have contributed enriching 3 days and making them meaningful. The event and this location, Mahatma Mandir, played a significant role in ensuring the success of RE Invest 2024. As Prime Minister Modi during the inaugural address said, I quote, Gandhiji's life is also inspiration as it had minimal carbon footprints. Gandhiji championed the natural living and Atmanirbhar Bharat. Similarly, renewable energy represents a move towards the sustainable practice by harnessing the natural resources for Atmanirbhar energy sector. Yesterday, I visited Dandikutir Museum. It traces the life of Gandhiji. I request everybody to visit the Dandikutir. Everyone should take out some time and visit. This is my earnest appeal to you, whoever have not visited so far. I express my gratitude to the Chief Minister of Gujarat, Andhra Pradesh, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh and Goa and Deputy CM of Telangana for joining us and sharing their commitment towards the renewable energy. At the end of these 3 days, we stand wiser, enriched, more focused. Key highlights of the session are: states have committed 540, yesterday I had told 520, further it is calculated, states have committed 540 gigawatt capacity through a Shapath Patra and 340 gigawatt solar modules, 240 gigawatt solar cells, 22 gigawatt of wind turbines, 10 gigawatt of electrolyzers by 2030. Financial institutions have committed 386 billion US dollar, that is 32.45 lakh crore, creating 82 lakh employment opportunities. 100 companies participated, 500 B2B meetings and over 90 B2G, that is business to government meetings were held in last 2 days. 43 sessions conducted, all put together, there may be overlapping, but all put together nearly about 47 participants, 250 speakers, 250 international delegates. Denmark, Germany, Norway and Australia were the country partners. Delegates from UAE, Singapore, Bhutan, etc. were here. Launched the India-Germany platform for the investment in the renewable energies worldwide. This edition of Ariv University has been our largest and most successful ever. I thank Gujarat Chief Minister Honorable Bhupendra Bhai Patel ji and entire his government, including Energy Minister, who was continuously here from the day one, from the preparation, even today, Shri Kanubhai Desai, who is Energy Minister and Finance Minister also. And I once again specially thank Bhupendra Bhai Patel for taking so much of interest and doing it in such a big scale and successful manner. I also thank the organizers, MNRA officials, Shri Bhupendra Valla. Many times we see bureaucrats, when their superannuation reaches the time, he is just going to retire by this month end. But in spite of that, from last so many months, he has taken a lot of interest, he has moved around and he has made it successful. And I congratulate him also, and publicly, though he has some 10-12 days service is remained, I wish him happy, peaceful, retired life. It is overall together a magnificent and meaningful event. I am excited to be part of this incredible moment and look forward to working with you all of you to take the India's renewable energy story to even a greater heights and fulfill Honorable Prime Minister Modi's vision, that is Vikasit Bharat. The journey ahead is challenging, but it's also full of promises. With your support, with your active participation, we will achieve our goals and set the new ones that will inspire the world. Thank you once again, you all, for your continued partnership and commitment. Jai Hind.
Thank you very much, sir, for your address and warm thank you note. अब मैं विनम्रता पूर्वक गुजरात के माननीय मुख्यमंत्री श्री भूपेंद्र पटेल जी को उनके संबोधन के लिए सादर आमंत्रित करती हूं।
चौथी वैश्विक आरी इन्वेस्ट समिट 2024 समापन सत्र प्रसंगे अपनी सौनी साथे मंच पर उपस्थित आदरणीय उपराष्ट्रपति महोदय श्री जगदीप ધનખડજી, મહામહિમ રાજ્યપાલ શ્રી આચાર્ય દેવવ્રતજી, પંજાબના મહામહિમ રાજ્યપાલ શ્રી ગુલાબચંદ કટારિયાજી, કેન્દ્રીય મંત્રી શ્રી પ્રહલાદ જોશીજી, શ્રી ભૂપેન્દ્રજી યાદવ, શ્રી પ્રહલાદ નાયકજી, શ્રીપાદ નાયકજી, કેન્દ્રીય સચિવ શ્રી ભૂપેન્દ્રસિંહ ભલ્લા, રાજ્યના મારા સાથી મંત્રીશ્રીઓ, ઉપસ્થિત અધિકારીગણ, આમંત્રિત મહાનુભાવ, પ્રેસ મીડિયાના મિત્રો, સૌને મારા નમસ્કાર. વિશ્વ નેતા અને દેશના યશસ્વી વડાપ્રધાન શ્રી નરેન્દ્રભાઈ મોદી એક એવા વિઝનરી લીડર છે જેઓ હંમેશા સમયથી 2 કદમ આગળ વિચારે છે. તેમણે વિશ્વને બદલતા ક્લાઇમેટ ચેન્જ અને એનર્જી સિક્યોરિટી માટે અનેક ઇનોવેટિવ સમાધાન આપ્યા છે. ગુજરાતને તો તેમના આગવા વિઝનનો લાભ સતત 2 દાયકાથી પણ વધુ સમયથી મળતો રહ્યો છે. શ્રી નરેન્દ્રભાઈએ ગુજરાતમાં શક્તિ પંચામૃતના આધારે વિકાસની મજબૂત ઇમારત રચી છે. તેના પરિણામે ગુજરાત આજે દેશનું ગ્રોથ એન્જિન અને રિન્યુએબલ એનર્જી કેપિટલ તરીકે ઉભરી આવ્યું છે. શ્રી નરેન્દ્રભાઈએ ગુજરાતમાં શાસન દાયિત્વ સંભાળ્યું ત્યારે ગામડાઓમાં પૂરતી વીજળી પણ નહોતી. આપણા નરેન્દ્રભાઈએ જ્યોતિગ્રામ યોજનાથી છેક અંતરિયાળ ગામોમાં પણ 24 કલાક 3 ફેઝ વીજળી પહોંચાડીને ગ્રામીણ અર્થતંત્રમાં આમૂલ પરિવર્તન લાવી દીધું. જે કોઈને ન સૂજે તે નરેન્દ્રભાઈને સૂજે. તેમણે ગુજરાતમાં સૂર્ય ઉર્જાનો મહત્તમ ઉપયોગ થાય તે માટે ચારણકા ખાતે દેશનો પહેલો સોલાર પાર્ક શરૂ કરાવીને ગુજરાતને દેશમાં ઉર્જા સુરક્ષાનું માર્ગદર્શક રાજ્ય બનાવ્યું છે. એનર્જી સેક્ટરમાં તેમણે અપનાવેલ નવતર અભિગમને કારણે ગુજરાત આજે ઉર્જા ડેફિશિયટમાંથી ઉર્જા સરપ્લસ રાજ્ય બન્યું છે. વડાપ્રધાનશ્રીએ ગુજરાતમાં ફોસિલ ફ્યુઅલ પરથી નિર્ભરતા ઘટાડીને પર્યાવરણ સંરક્ષણ સાથે ઉર્જા સુરક્ષા અને ગ્રીન એનર્જીના નવતર આયામો પણ આપણને આપ્યા છે. જળ વ્યવસ્થાપન માટે શ્રી નરેન્દ્રભાઈ મોદીએ નર્મદા પરિયોજના દ્વારા સુજલામ સુફલામ ને સૌની જેવી યોજનાઓ કાર્યરત કરીને છેવાડાના ગામો સુધી પાણી પહોંચાડવાની સાથે જળ વિદ્યુત ઉત્પાદનની દિશામાં પણ સફળતા મેળવી છે. આદરણીય નરેન્દ્રભાઈ વડાપ્રધાન બન્યાના 17 જ દિવસમાં નર્મદા યોજનાને પૂર્ણ ઊંચાઈ સુધી લઈ જવાની મંજૂરી આપી અને સરદાર સરોવર ડેમ દ્વારા હાઇડ્રો પાવરનું વધુ ઉત્પાદન શક્ય બન્યું છે. ગયા વર્ષે રાજ્યમાં લગભગ 62,000 મિલિયન યુનિટ જળ વિદ્યુતનું ઉત્પાદન થયું છે. વડાપ્રધાનશ્રીએ શરૂ કરાવેલ ઉત્તમ જળ વ્યવસ્થાપનને કારણે રાજ્યમાં પંપ હાઇડ્રો સ્ટોરેજ પ્રોજેક્ટ શક્ય બન્યો છે. રાજ્ય સરકારે તે માટે 50 સ્થળો આઈડેન્ટિફાઈ પણ કર્યા છે. મને આપને સૌને જણાવતા ગૌરવ થાય છે કે આરી ઇન્વેસ્ટ સમિટમાં 9,460 મેગાવોટના પંપ હાઇડ્રો પ્રોજેક્ટ માટે 59,000 કરોડ રૂપિયાના MOUના ઇન્ટેન્સ થયા છે. આદરણીય વડાપ્રધાનશ્રીની ત્રીજી ટર્મના પહેલા 100 દિવસમાં જે અનેક મહત્વના નિર્ણયો થયા છે તેમાં ગ્રીન ઉર્જાને વેગ આપતા નિર્ણયો પણ કર્યા છે. વડાપ્રધાનશ્રીએ દેશના ગરીબ અને છેવાડાના વ્યક્તિને ઉર્જા સુરક્ષા મળે તે દિશામાં PM સૂર્યઘર મફત વીજળી યોજના શરૂ કરાવી છે. આ યોજના દ્વારા દેશનો નાનામાં નાનો માણસ સૌર ઉર્જા દ્વારા મફતમાં વીજળી ઉત્પન્ન કરીને વધારાની વીજળી વેચીને આવક પણ મેળવી શકે અને નાનો પરિવાર બચત કરી શકે છે. ગુજરાત આ યોજનામાં દેશમાં અગ્રેસર છે. ભારતના ગ્રીન ટ્રાન્ઝિશન અનેકવિધ પહેલો સાથે જોડાના અવસર માટે આદરણીય વડાપ્રધાનશ્રીના વિઝનથી 2015થી આરી સમિટનું આયોજન દેશમાં સફળતાપૂર્વક થઈ રહ્યું છે. ઇન્વેસ્ટ, ઇનોવેટ, ઇન્સ્પાયરના મંત્ર સાથે યોજાયેલી ચોથી આરી ઇન્વેસ્ટ સમિટ દ્વારા રિન્યુએબલ ઉર્જા ક્ષેત્રમાં વસુદેવ કુટુંબકમ સાચા અર્થમાં સાકાર થયું છે. આ સમિટ અંતર્ગત રાજ્યમાં રિન્યુએબલ એનર્જી સેક્ટરમાં રોકાણ માટે રૂપિયા 3 લાખ કરોડથી વધુના MOUના ઇન્ટેન્સ થયા છે. આ સમિટથી ગુજરાત સહિત દેશ અને દુનિયામાં રિન્યુએબલ ઉર્જા ક્ષેત્રને નવી દિશા મળશે અને વડાપ્રધાનશ્રીના વન સન વન અર્થ વન ગ્રીડના વિઝનને વેગ મળશે. ભારતનો અમૃતકાળ રિન્યુએબલ એનર્જી સેક્ટરના વિકાસ દ્વારા ઉર્જા ક્ષેત્રનો સુવર્ણકાળ માનવજાતની ઉત્તમ સેવા બની રહેશે તેવા વિશ્વાસ સાથે વિરમું છું. ભારત માતા કી જય. વંદે માતરમ. જય જય ગરવી ગુજરાત.
માનનીય મુખ્યમંત્રી શ્રી, આપના प्रेरणादायी संबोधन માટે આપનો આભાર માનીએ છીએ. अब मैं आमंत्रित करती हूँ गुजरात के माननीय राज्यपाल श्री आचार्य देवव्रत जी को कि वे हमें अपने अनुभव और विचारों से प्रेरणा दें.
भारत के माननीय उपराष्ट्रपति आदरणीय श्री जगदीप धनखड़ जी, गुजरात के लोकप्रिय मुख्यमंत्री आदरणीय श्री भूपेंद्र भाई पटेल जी, आदरणीय श्री प्रहलाद जोशी जी, माननीय श्री भूपेंद्र यादव जी, आदरणीय श्री गुलाब चंद कटारिया जी, माननीय राज्यपाल पंजाब, माननीय श्रीपाद यशो नाइक जी, आदरणीय श्री भूपेंद्र भल्ला जी, भागीदार देशों के प्रतिनिधि और उद्योग जगत के अग्रणी, रिन्यूएबल एनर्जी के इस समिट में उपस्थित हुए आदरणीय भाई और बहनों, 3 दिन से चल रहे इस समिट का आज समापन कार्यक्रम आयोजित हो रहा है. इन पिछले दिनों में विश्व स्तर पर रिन्यूएबल एनर्जी के क्षेत्र में हम आगे कैसे बढ़ सकते हैं, ये सब कुछ चिंतन मनन आप सब लोगों ने मिल बैठ करके किया है. हम भारत के लोग जब प्राचीन भारत को देखते हैं तो हमारे ऋषि और मुनि प्रकृति के साथ जुड़ करके रहे हैं. आज विश्व के देशों ने उन्नति बहुत की है, भौतिक उन्नति में कोई कमी नहीं छोड़ी है और बढ़ रहे हैं, लेकिन इसके साथ हमने प्रकृति का भयंकर रूप से शोषण किया है, जिसका दुष्परिणाम दुनिया की सबसे बड़ी चुनौती ग्लोबल वार्मिंग के रूप में मेरे और आपके सामने खड़ी है. आज जिन देशों में ठंड होती थी वहां लूएं चल रही हैं, वहां जंगल जल रहे हैं, कहीं ग्लेशियर पिघल रहे हैं, कहीं समुद्री तूफान आ रहे हैं, कहीं अतिवृष्टि हो रही है, कहीं अनावृष्टि हो रही है, कहीं समुद्री तूफान आ रहे हैं. ये इतनी भयंकर चुनौती केवल भारत के लिए नहीं, समस्त विश्व के लिए है. इस दिशा में अब प्रगति की दिशा में तो हमने रुकना नहीं है, लेकिन हमारा प्रगति और विकास हमारे पंचमहाभूतों को तोड़ मरोड़ करके उनका शोषण करके नहीं होना चाहिए. इस दिशा में इस समिट के द्वारा एक बहुत बड़ी पहल की गई है. भाई और बहनों, हमारे भारतीय शास्त्रों में पृथ्वी, वायु, जल, आकाश और अग्नि, इनको 5 महाभूत कहा है और इनको देवता भी कहा है. फिर वहां पूछा यास्काचार्य से, देवता कस्मात्, देवता किसे कहते हैं? वहां उत्तर दिया, देवो दानाद्वा दीपनाद्वा द्योतनाद्वा द्युस्थानुभवती थी. इसका मतलब बहुत संक्षिप्त, देवता उसे कहते हैं जो हमें जीवन देता है. अब सोचिए थोड़ा सा, सूर्य देवता, पृथ्वी देवता, अग्नि देवता, जल देवता, वायु देवता, इनको देवता कहा. अब सूर्य ना हो तो हमारी कल्पना हो सकती है? जल ना हो तो क्या हम जिंदा रह सकते हैं? वो तो जल ही जीवन है। और हवा वायु तो 3 मिनट ना मिले तो राम नाम सत हो जाता है। और ये धरती मां, ये ना हो तो हमारे जीवन की कल्पना नहीं। और आकाश ना हो जिसमें सब कुछ समाया है तो भी कल्पना नहीं। लेकिन हम समझदार लोगों ने इसको थोड़ा ध्यान करेंगे। हम समझदार मनुष्यों ने इस प्रकृति का सबसे ज्यादा दोहन, शोषण और दुरुपयोग किया। इसका परिणाम सब ये जड़ देवता हमसे नाराज हो गए। आज सूर्य नाराज है, उसने ओजोन की परत को फाड़ दिया। आज वायु देवता नाराज है, सांस ले नहीं पा रहे बड़े बड़े शहरों में छोटे छोटे बच्चे अनेक रोगों से ग्रसित हो रहे हैं। आज ये धरती जिसको हमने यूरिया, डीएपी, पेस्टिसाइड, इंसेक्टिसाइड से इतना जहरीला कर दिया कि आज जिस जल को जीवन कहते थे वो बोतलों में समा गया, कहीं पर भी पी नहीं सकते। आज मनुष्य अनेक रोगों से ग्रस्त हो रहा है, अस्पताल भरे पड़े हैं। कहीं हार्ट अटैक है, कहीं डायबिटीज है, कहीं कैंसर है, कहीं पेनक्रियाज फेल है, कहीं किडनी फेल है। ये सब चुनौतियां हैं हमारे सामने। और इसका मूल कारण एक है कि हमने प्रकृति के इन देवताओं को नाराज कर दिया। ये सब कुपित हुए बैठे। हमने विकास करना है, अच्छी बात है, लेकिन विकास इन देवताओं को नाराज किए बिना करना। आज कल कारखानों के द्वारा, कोयला जलाने के द्वारा, ईंधन जलने के कारण जितना प्रदूषण धरा पर हुआ है, उससे क्लाइमेट चेंज की बहुत बड़ी समस्या विश्व के सामने खड़ी है। और इसके समाधान के लिए रिन्यूएबल एनर्जी एक ऐसी पद्धति और तरीका कि हम इन देवताओं का उपयोग भी करें, लेकिन प्रकृति का विध्वंस और विनाश ना करें। इसी का तरीका ये जो समिट है ये रहा है। हमें गर्व है इस बात का कि भारत के यशस्वी प्रधानमंत्री श्रीमान नरेंद्र मोदी जी, जब वो मुख्यमंत्री इस प्रदेश में थे, उसी समय जब इस दिशा में लोगों की सोच ही नहीं थी, उन्होंने रिन्यूएबल एनर्जी की दिशा में बहुत बड़ा कदम बढ़ाया और इस प्रदेश से पूरे भारत में एक लहर इस दिशा में आगे बढ़ी। मैं वर्तमान गुजरात सरकार और माननीय भूपेंद्र भाई पटेल, कनु भाई पटेल, यहाँ के जो हमारे मुख्यमंत्री हैं और बिजली मंत्री हैं, उन्होंने इस दिशा में बहुत तेजी और ईमानदारी से काम को बढ़ाया। आज हमारा ये प्रदेश जिसमें समिट हो पाई, और मैं भारत सरकार का और आदरणीय श्री प्रहलाद जोशी जी जो हमारे केंद्रीय मंत्री हैं, नवीन एवं नवीकरणीय ऊर्जा मंत्री, इनको भी साधुवाद बधाई देता हूं कि उन्होंने गुजरात को चुना और हमें मेजबान बनाया, जिसमें अनेक देशों के प्रतिभागी सम्मिलित हुए। अनेक हमारे मुख्यमंत्री गण आए, पंजाब के राज्यपाल महोदय हमारे बीच में आए, और आज हमें अति प्रसन्नता है आदरणीय भूपेंद्र भाई यादव जी, जो केंद्र के पर्यावरण, वन एवं जलवायु मंत्री हैं, जिन्होंने पिछले 5-6 वर्षों में भारत में बहुत बड़ा पर्यावरण को बचाने की दृष्टि से अभियान चलाया है। हमारे बीच में वो भी उपस्थित हुए हैं। और इसमें अनेक स्टार्टअप्स, युवा हमारे ऐसे भाई बंधु जो नई इनोवेशन के साथ यहाँ पर आए, और भारत माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी के नेतृत्व में चहुमुखी विकास करता हुआ ऊर्जा का जो क्षेत्र है, ऊर्जा ही तो जीवन है। ये जो शरीर है ना मेरा आपका, जब कहते हैं ना ठंडा हो गया तो काम खत्म हो गया, ऊर्जा से ही ये चलता है। ठंडा होना तो विदाई समारोह हो गया। तो ऊर्जा हर क्षेत्र में जीवन है, और जल और वायु ये हमारे यहाँ ऊर्जा के केंद्र माने हैं। जल जो है ना, शब्द पानी का एक नाम जल है। जल का मतलब क्या? जलाने वाला। पानी को लोहे की बाल्टी में कुछ दिन लगातार छोड़ दो, उसमें भी छिद्र करने की क्षमता रखता है। हाइड्रोजन और ऑक्सीजन का मेल ही पानी है। जब ये दोनों मिलते हैं तो शीतलता देते हैं। कैसे? घर में पति और पत्नी होते हैं ना, ऑक्सीजन और हाइड्रोजन की तरह यदि वो मिले रहते हैं तो घर में सुख है, शांति है, विकास है, उन्नति है, प्रगति है। और ऑक्सीजन और हाइड्रोजन को अलग अलग कर दो तो विस्फोटक हो जाते हैं, वो विध्वंसक बन जाते हैं, घर टूट जाते हैं, समाज बिखर जाता है। तो आज हम ऑक्सीजन और हाइड्रोजन को अलग करके ग्रीन हाइड्रोजन की दिशा में बढ़ रहे हैं, और ये एक शक्ति का प्रतीक बनने जा रहा है। तो निश्चित रूप से हम आज पर्यावरण को बचाते हुए, और ऊर्जा के बिना जीवन नहीं। दुनिया के, विश्व के सबसे आदि ग्रंथ वेद हैं। वहां ऋग्वेद का पहला मंत्र जहां से शुरू होता है, अग्नि मीले पुरोहितम यजस्य देव मृत्युजम होतारम रत्न धातमम, ये लिखा हुआ। अग्नि मीले, ये जो सूर्य है ये अग्नि का ही तो प्रतीक है, प्रगति का प्रतीक है। वही समाज उन्नति प्रगति करेगा जहां प्रकाश होगा। ज्योति की ओर बढ़ेंगे, ऊर्जा की ओर बढ़ेंगे, और वो शक्ति का आधार सूर्य है। आज भारत के लोगों ने माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी के नेतृत्व में विश्व के लोगों को आह्वान करते, समिट बुलाते हुए इस सूर्य की ऊर्जा और ताकत को अपने विकास का आधार बना लिया। हमारे पानी जल को हाइड्रो प्रोजेक्ट के द्वारा ऊर्जा का आधार बना दिया। हमारी पवन को भी ऊर्जा का आधार बना दिया, और इससे प्रकृति का भी विनाश नहीं होता। हम सही दिशा में सही समय पर आगे बढ़ रहे हैं। भारत सदैव विश्व के कल्याण की भावना की सोच के साथ चलने वाला देश आज जिस विकास, प्रगति, उन्नति की ओर जा रहा है, इस प्रबंधन से युवा पीढ़ी को रोजगार मिलेंगे, भारत आत्मनिर्भर होगा। हम प्रधानमंत्री के आह्वान के अनुसार 2047 तक विकसित भारत की दिशा में आगे कदम बढ़ाएंगे। आज आप सब लोग 3 दिन से यहाँ चिंतन मनन जो किया, निश्चित रूप से विश्व की मानवता और विश्व प्राणी जगत के लिए कल्याणकारी होगा। गुजरात की ओर से मैं आप सबका बहुत धन्यवाद करता हूँ। जितने देशों प्रदेशों के मुख्यमंत्री महोदय, राज्यपाल महोदय और भारत सरकार और माननीय केंद्रीय मंत्री प्रहलाद जोशी जी, श्रीपाद यशो नाइक जी, इन सब को हम गुजरात की ओर से बहुत बहुत अभिनंदन और इनका धन्यवाद करते हैं। आप सब यहाँ आए और आपने एक नया चिंतन, सोच देश दुनिया को दी, इसके लिए सबको बधाई और धन्यवाद।
माननीय राज्यपाल महोदय श्री, आपके संबोधन के लिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। आज इस अत्यंत महत्वपूर्ण अवसर RE इन्वेस्ट 2024 के समापन समारोह में माननीय उपराष्ट्रपति महोदय की गरिमामय उपस्थिति हम सभी के लिए सौभाग्य की बात है। आपका जीवन देश सेवा और समाज के उत्थान के लिए प्रतिबद्धता का प्रतिरूप है, और आपके विचार सदैव हमारे मार्गदर्शक रहे हैं। हम आपको आपके उद्बोधन के लिए सादर आमंत्रित करते हैं।
My greetings to all of you. It's always a pleasure to come to Gujarat. In every period of history that is significant, Gujarat has shown the path to the world and the nation in particular. There was a time when Mahatma Gandhi dominated the discourse of peace and non-violence from this land. Then Bharat got independence, there was a great challenge. The challenge again was met by a great son of soil from Gujarat, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, the Iron Man. And now, the present times, the man who gave Bharat the Statue of Unity, Narendra Modi, is dominating global discourse. I am therefore always delighted to enjoy the hospitality of Bhupender Bhai Patel, the Honorable Chief Minister. Grateful to you, sir. Honorable Governor Gujarat, Shri Acharya Devvratji, he took you into the Indian civilizational ethos to reflect on the topic that is at hand. Shri Bhupender Bhai Patel, Honorable Chief Minister, Gujarat, Honorable Union Ministers, Shri Prahlad Joshi ji, Bhupender Yadav ji, Shri Nayak ji, and importantly, Governor of Punjab and Administrator Chandigarh, Gulab Chand Kataria ji, Secretary, Ministry of New and Renewable Energy, Bhupinder Bhalla. What a coincidence. We have 3 Bhupinder here. Prahlad, I have always agreed with you. You were one of the finest parliamentary affairs minister assisting me while I was chairman. But now you have given me a cause of a small disagreement. Your secretary will not retire. He will superannuate from government service. He is neither tired nor retired. He will work for many more decades. And I am sure Mr. Bhupinder Bhalla will continue to contribute also in this field. He is very passionate about it, as passionate as we have amongst us our additional secretary, Dr. Vandana Kumar. Her heart and soul is also there in this sector. Wish you happy contributions even after you superannuate. And my disagreement was not well. Prahlad Patel ji also wish you a great creativity ahead. So this is a meeting ground. This galaxy of renewable energy champions and from across the globe, with significant participation of some countries and states of the nation, is a soothing sight. And I am sure the tone was set rightly by the man whose presence on the planet is valued by the globe at the moment, Shri Narendra Modi ji, in inaugural address. The 3 days deliberations, I have had the occasion to come to grips with that. Varied aspects have been deliberated, discussed. There has been collectivity. Am I audible? Was I audible earlier? Good, good. From any benchmark, well-wishers of the planet have congregated in this land of Gujarat that saw the big change in the early part of this century. The event that attracts about 250 distinguished speakers and equal number of diplomats is bound to be feast of intellect. And anyone present here is bound to gather knowledge and wisdom to tackle a problem we all are facing. The footfalls here, I congratulate the Chief Minister. We have had footfalls in thousands here, sir, 30,000 a day. I am surprised. And why not? During my brief visit to the exhibition, I saw exhibition that reflected not only India's scenario but also global scenario. The soothing side, people are inquisitive because the entire effort has converged to one aspect, and that aspect is how to make this world livable, habitable for the people of the world. Number of companies have participated from India and abroad. I am told it is in 3 digits, about 200. There have been back-to-back facilitations, 500, and over 90 B2G meetings demonstrating strong interest in renewable energy. Friends, let me tell you, interest in renewable energy is not optional. It is compulsive. We will have to take interest in this because this concerns our existence. And therefore, Renewable Energy Invest 2024 has potential to be a powerful catalyst for action. An action that is coming not a day too soon, an action that is in need of the hour. Distinguished audience, climate change, we talked about a decade ago. We were not serious about it. We took it just as a news item. Glaciers melting, temperature rising. Suddenly the entire world has awakened to a great reality. And that reality is climate change is existential challenge. This is challenge to all living beings on the planet. And we are fully alive that we don't have another planet to live. This is the only planet. And therefore we have no option but to work 24/7 to bring about a scenario so that we first contain the climate change menace, then engage into restoration, and then make this planet habitable. And if we succeed largely, which we should, we will restore its pristine glory. Let me indicate first, distinguished audience, what is the global scenario. The global scenario at the moment is one of fully marked and dotted by disturbance. We have global conflagrations, we have menacing climate change. In this, Bharat has taken the lead. Bharat is home to 1/6 of humanity, and Bharat has civilizational depth of 5,000 years. Our knowledge about climate change emanates from our Vedas and Upanishads, and therefore a change was initiated from this land. Let me not go back, only refer to G20. G20 will be known for 4 things in particular. 1, the motto of G20, one earth, one family, one future. What a motto. It doesn't take note of race, creed, color, or country. It takes the planet as a whole. And this emanates not suddenly in this land. Vasudev Kutumbakam is a philosophy Bharata lived with all throughout. If I make a claim, and I dare say no other country can claim what I am asserting now, Bharat has never believed in expansion, ever. The only nation in the world that has never believed in expansion. And the Prime Minister of the country, to find resolute solutions to conflagrations in the world, gave another soothing dictum. War is no solution. Diplomacy and dialogue are the only solutions. But then when we take on climate change menace, we have to create an ecosystem where there is holistic involvement of all. And that is why visionary leadership of this country, Prime Minister Modi took the lead during G20. And the second aspect I indicated is African Union was made part of G20 along with European Union. I stirred the conscience of the distinguished audience to look at the depth of it. The nations of the European Union had the occasion to dominate over African Union nations. Visionary leadership of this country brought it on the same platform. Then another neglected section of the society, Global South. Voice was lent to Global South as never before by Prime Minister Modi. Then we had the occasion to have in this country International Solar Alliance. Countries in 3 digits are participants of it at the moment, and number is growing. Bhupendra Yadav knows about it. The Honorable Minister has addressed on global platforms to indicate our achievements and commitment. And that is not just a statement. Firm, foundational, factual situation has emanated from this land as to what we are doing to save the planet. So this country has become an epicenter to bring about harmony in the world. 2 I have indicated already, Global South and African Union. But the third, India has given a clarion call now that we must work in synergy. All agencies in the globe need to converge to tackle and address the menace of climate change. And in this distinguished audience, every individual has a role to play. It is not a matter limited to state actors or organized groups. 2 things that every individual can do. 1, when we consume energy, can we consume energy because we can afford it? Will our financial strength, prowess will determine our consumption of energy? Everyone on the planet has to keep in mind, energy has to be consumed optimally. Energy has to be consumed as per your needs. Energy has to be consumed in a manner that makes everything sustainable. Because we have to keep in mind one thing fundamentally, and that is, we have inherited the planet in a damaged situation. We have to see 2 things. 1, damage must be arrested and repairing must start. We are fortunate at the moment from this country that after a very long time there is a leader from this country who dominates global discourse. His voice is heard all over. He talks on issues of humanity and global interest. And I therefore have no doubt the saga of success which this country has seen over a decade in fields that were staggering. 3 decades and more ago, I was Member of Parliament. I could never dream or imagine or believe that there could be a toilet in every home in this country and a gas connection in every household with electricity finding its way. I could never imagine it. This distinguished audience, particularly from the abroad, is a ground reality. India is no longer a sleeping giant, sleeping elephant. It is on the rise. The rise is unstoppable. The rise is incremental, and the rise is for the benefit of one and all. The kind of development India is having is very soothing for renewable energy invest. I had the occasion to see the exhibition, but I have also seen the rural part. Go to any part of this country, you will find increased interest and application of this. The growth has been astronomical. It is on the ground. When this happens, this bears relevance, your deliberations. You will have to find new ways and innovations to tackle it. When it came to solar, our manufacturing did not keep pace with our requirement. That was a time when we depended on imports for solar equipments. It is not so with green hydrogen. India is among the countries in single digit to focus on green hydrogen. By all estimates, by 2030, 8 lakh crore investment and 6 lakh jobs will be created. And mind you, when we tackle climate change, by these mechanisms, we also provide a greater basket of opportunities for our youth. The society gains in a holistic manner. And that has to be done because people can't exist in isolation. They cannot be islands in themselves. COVID has shown to the world the menace was non-discriminatory. It affected one and all. Rich and mighty suffered. And therefore, the steps being taken from this holy land will go a long way in shaping destiny of this planet. Another aspect, and which is symbolized by Mr. Prahlad Joshi's transition from Ministry of Coal to renewable energy. Prime Minister hinted at two things in particular. One, what Gandhiji said, this planet has everything. Everything for everyone, provided we calibrate it on our need. But if we calibrate on our greed, why this planet? The entire universe will be short of it. We have to control the greed. Reckless exploitation of natural resources created havoc on the earth. There was a time we thought, what will happen if we don't have thermal power from coal, we don't have petroleum products, and out of necessity, and without being concerned with the long-term damage, and to secure short-term advantage, this was being done. But suddenly a paradigm shift has taken place. And particularly I'll address my foreign delegates. We are happy to welcome here, but carry a message. India is 1.4 billion people. Diversity, race, climate, region, religion. And herein you see sustainable development. There's a role model for the entire world. Friends, I'll take you to a scene which was there first in 1990 when I was a minister, then to 2014 and now, because this is bearing to the issue we are tackling. In 1990, a member of parliament was gratified to have 50 gas connections in a year. Distinguished Governor Punjab, Administrator Chandigarh was a member of parliament then. Our 50 gas connections. And now, more than 100 million have been given to the needy people. Just imagine. What a soothing aspect. That was a time when our gold was shipped by air to 2 Swiss banks to sustain our economic credibility. It was around $1 billion. Now, Prahlad, $680 billion, and in a single day you had more than $1 billion on occasions. A great achievement. The world is turned. India is heading towards a peaceful mechanism, peaceful environment. The state of Jammu and Kashmir then did not have a good situation. I went there as a minister. Look at my plight. I couldn't see even a dozen people on the road. And last year, 2 crore people visited as tourists. That is the ecosystem we have created in this country. It will be difficult for the global people to realize that digital penetration in this country has gone to a level which is unmatched. Every village has it. Our direct transfers are more than 50% of global transactions. Per capita internet consumption is more than that of China and US taken together. I am referring to all these things for two reasons. One, if India takes the lead, if India's leader, Prime Minister Modi, gives a clarion call, he means it. Everything he has said over 10 years is a ground reality. Here is a man who not only lays foundation stone but inaugurates it. He always thinks ahead of times, and we can tackle climate menace only by thinking ahead of times. But good thing for the planet also is that the voice of the Indian leader is heard globally with respect. He is looked as one of the personalities on the planet who can bring about resolution of conflagrations that are paining the planet at the moment. I am sure the time spent here over 3 days, the interactions you have had, the exchanges you have engaged in, the collaborative efforts that have fructified, will take the movement a long way. But I would in the end appeal, and I would say it, you see, as we say in our Sanskriti, ये बहुत बड़ा हवन है, ये हवन धरती को बचाने का हवन है। इस हवन का आह्वान इस देश में हो गया है। इस हवन में हर किसी की आहुति जरूरी है। ये मात्र सरकार और संस्थाओं का काम नहीं है, क्योंकि धरती पर हर प्राणी को प्रभावित करने वाला है। जल्दी से जल्दी पूर्ण आहुति होनी चाहिए। I have no doubt, distinguished audience, that the movement will get accelerated, fast-tracked by the kind of qualitative deliberations you have had over 3 days. And each of you is not an individual, an epicenter of a big change. I will appeal to media in particular that media should be in mission mode with passion to make it a primary object that every man contributes, every person contributes in this change which is needed by us, so that we pass on to our future generations a planet worth habitable. We are trustees. Undoubtedly, we inherited a damaged planet, but we were callous and did not take cognizance of the damage. Either we were committing or others were committing, and we could stop in time. We did not stop in time. But now the awareness is universal. Convergence is universal. Synergy is all pervasive. We are on the moment. It has taken off. I describe Mr. Narendra Modi's journey in 3 aspects. One, in 2014, he was like a rocket who took off. Great effort was required. The country was in a despondent mood. His object was to generate an atmosphere of hope and possibility. The gap was large. 2014 rocket took. It escaped the gravitational force by generating hope and possibility atmosphere in 2019. In 2024, after creating history by becoming Prime Minister after 6 decades for the first time in 3rd term continually, the rocket is now not in gravitational force. The rocket is in space. And the achievements, therefore, have to be astronomical also in this field. I wish everyone here and those connected a great success in this venture. I am one with you. I am your soldier. In my own way, I'll be doing everything I can. I request you. You also please do all you can do, individually and collectively. Thank you so much. I'm grateful for your time.
Thank you very much, Honorable Vice President, sir, for your significant address and presence. सभी को नम्र निवेदन है कि राष्ट्रगान के लिए सभी खड़े हो जाएं।